You can see my screen?
Yes.
All right. So here you will see the story about the fight. This is the story about the fighting between the army, the Muslim they are talking about. So Muhammad here is prophesying about what will happen next. And then we will see that the Dajjal, he will come, and then he will meet with the Messiah. There is no Jews, there is nobody, there is only the Dajjal, and there is only the Messiah. And when they meet together, the Dajjal, who is supposedly Satan, when he sees Jesus, then he would dissolve like salt in water.
Oh, I see.
Do you see it?
Yes.
So when the enemy of Allah would see him, see who? See Jesus. You see?
Yep.
And this is other proof that Jesus is God. Because why such a person at Dajjal? According to Muslim, at Dajjal, he can even split a man to pieces and he can put him together again. According to Muslim, at Dajjal, he can command the ground, and the ground can produce gold and silver immediately. At Dajjal, he can split to a person, he put him one mile away, 1 mile there, and he can command the two dead bodies half walk and join together. So this is a person who can make amazing miracles. This is a person who is obviously extremely powerful, claiming to be the Messiah. And now, the second he see the Messiah, he will dissolve like salt. Why? Because he just saw God. You know, when you see the God in His glory, this is what even the Quran speak about why Moses could not see God. You know, when the mountain saw the sight of God, the mountain was destroyed, according to the Quran story. So when the Muslim they speak about the Dajjal, this is additional proof that Islam is nothing but fairy tales, and plus even their fairy tales prove again to us that the Messiah is God and the only one who can make victory. The victory of God is the Messiah. You know, here we need to ask ourselves, so this is the end of the movie. This is the end of the movie. When you watch a movie, American movie, you will see the guy, the cowboy guy, he killed all those bandits and then he saved the girl. And you know, like, okay, so now this is the Mexican movie of Muhammad. But look what happened. The Muslim, they claim that Muhammad is the best of mankind. But Muhammad is dead. All prophet is dead. Who is the one who will finish the movie? Who is the hero who will live to the end? Who is the one who will kill the most evil? That is Jesus.
True.
About the Jews, the one who mentioned to you the story of the Jews. There is a story about that Jews from Asahan, they will join at Dajjal. But you see the hadith about killing all the Jews in the world.
Yes.
It says, okay, let me show you how stupid the one who mentioned that to you. Give me a second.
Yeah, exactly. When he told me that, I was confused. Like, no, there's no way that that's an explanation.
All right. First of all, the story they mentioned to you about the Jews, it's speaking about specific number of Jews. There are 70,000, and they are from Asahan. If we go and check right now, how many Jews exist in Iran? Guys, can somebody find me the number? How many Jews exist in Iran right now? Maybe 10? Let's see. How many Jews?
Very few.
In Iran? Let us see now. Okay. There's around 8,500 Jews according to internet. All right? But Muhammad is saying that there is 70,000 Jews from one city in Iran. They will come out and they will fight in the side of the Dajjal. So why you want to kill all the Jews? you should kill only those 70,000 who will fight with the Dajjal, if this is true. But we know that there is no such a thing. This does not even exist. There is no 70,000 left in Iran. So if this should happen, it should happen long time ago when the Jews used to exist in Iran. There's no Jews right now in Iran in such a number, and there's no Jews at all. Maybe if somebody can search for me the city of Asfahan, Asbahan, even Muhammad cannot even pronounce the name correctly. Let us see if I can find this hadith in English. Give me a second. 70,000. Muhammad is stuck with number 70 and everything. 70 versions, 70, yeah. So any story, you have to add 70 to it. Here we go. So this is the hadith. And this hadith alone is proving Muhammad to be a fraud again. Do you see it? The Dajjal will be followed by 70,000 Jews of Asfahan wearing Persian shawls.
Wow.
Hey Muslims, guys, who can search for me how many Jews right now in the city of Asfahan? Let us search in the city of Asfahan how many Jews live. Let me go to Google. How many Jews in Asfahan? I was typing in Arabic. Hold on. How many Jews in Asfahan? 1,500 people. 1,500 people, So according, hey Muhammad, you are a true prophet. There's now 1,500 Jew in the city of Asfahan. And yet Muhammad is predicting that 70,000 from the Jews of Asfahan, they will go and follow the Dajjal. And not only that, they will be wearing clothes of the Persian. Do you see it?
Yes.
Yeah. So if the Muslim, they want to say, oh, this is about killing the Jews, well, those are only 70,000, not all the Jews. The hadith says you will kill all the Jews.
Exactly.
Plus, this hadith prove again that Muhammad is a fraud because there is no such a number exist in Iran totally, not only in Asfahan. Asfahan have 1,500 now. Total Jews in Iran is 8,500. So where the 70,000 they will come from? And as you see, they cannot say they are going to be from around the world. No, those are coming from Asfahan, and even they are wearing Persian clothes. I have a bad news for Muhammad. In Persia right now, nobody wear Persian clothes no more.
True.
Either they wear Arabian clothes like Muhammad, correct, or they dress suit like the Western. Nobody wear Persian clothes no more. Nobody. Persian clothes is not practiced at all in Iran. Nobody wear it. So what this guy is talking about, so again this one, proving Muhammad to be a fraud.
I'll show that to that person and let him know.
Well, why you don't invite him?
I was thinking that actually because I did show some of your videos and he wants to learn the truth, like he really wants to, but I feel like he's indoctrinated to Islam. That's why I think it's hard for him.
First, I want to advise you. You are a Christian, right?
Yes.
We as a Christians, we should not associate with Muslim men. I'm talking about you as a female. Because the reason for that, they don't look at women in a good way. So I advise you, if you want to talk to him, to refer him to a male. If he is really a person looking for a truth, Then a male he can do. You want to talk, you talk to a girl. You as a girl, I am against any Christian girl to speak to any Muslim man. Because Muslims always look at women as a sexual object. They don't respect her. They will not even listen to you. A Muslim man, he believes that you are half a brain. So if he is serious, then he is more than welcome to come to me. Just tell me. I will speak to him in a nice way, and then let us talk as man to man. There is no need for you to be involved. You just to bring him here, say, here you can get all the answers you want, and we can, come to a conclusion. Either you agree or not. So don't, we should not. If I have a sister, I will be so upset from her that she is texting a Muslim man in her phone. I will not even talk to her if she is doing that, because I know them. They love to talk to Christian women.
Okay.
So be careful.
It's because we usually are in a group with future friends. We usually, like I told you, we met. Most of them, I met them on the school.
No
and
problem.
Then we had a group, and
yeah, okay.
And that's when sometimes so religion comes to talk. And
the chat is not in private. The chat in a group. You mean?
No, it's not. It's not private. It's more like in a server.
Okay, if it's a group, it's okay. But be careful. I mean, listen. Yeah. The Bible says light and darkness, they cannot join together. So if a person want to learn the truth, I have to be careful, because associating myself with people believe that wickedness is the right thing to do, I might get wicked too. Wickedness is so powerful. As an example, if I say right now, let us have a group to pray, and then I say, let us have a group for party, which one more they will join people to it? Party. Correct?
Yeah.
Which one, if I say I want to, I mean, I don't want to give tons of examples, but we know what we are talking about. So those people believe in wickedness and they justify it. This is why you have to be careful, because a wicked man is a wicked man. And a person, a Muslim, he do not need to prove to me that he is wicked. He is wicked, or he is defending killing 70,000, all the Jews in the world, because there is 70,000 Jews that will follow the Dajjal. Same time here, why Muhammad, he mentioned the Jews that will follow the Dajjal? What about the rest of the world? I mean, that's it, everything. Muhammad, he blamed the Jews for everything. Two people are blamed for everything in Islam. Women and Jews. According to Muhammad, if not women, if not Eve, I'm typing in English again. My keyboard is not switched. What's wrong with this stupid thing? I have a genie in my keyboard. Muslims, did you put a genie? Yeah. So according to Muhammad, if not Eve, no women betray her husband. And if not the Jews, no meat will decay. So we know now how much Muhammad, he hated the Jews. He blamed them for everything wrong in the world. Do you see it? He blamed the women. And here, by the way, you will see how stupid Islam is. You talk to Muslim, you say to them, do you believe in original sin? They say, no, this is a Christian thing. This is stupid to believe in original sin. But look what you just said. You just said, if not Eve, no women betray her husband. Which means you go back to sin all the way to Adam. Actually, he put it here just on the head of Eve. But the Bible is so clear, it's Adam and Eve, not only Eve. But here Muhammad, he shows how much he is evil, how much he is wicked. He blamed only to, like what, men don't do sin? So Adam did not do sin, it was only Eve. And now, women, all of them, they are Eve and they betray their husband. And now even the meat will not decay except because of the Jews. So if there's no Jews, We can leave the meat outside and the meat will stay for a century. This is how wicked Muhammad is. In the top of that, we need to remember that Muhammad, he made it clear that Allah, he targeted the Jews. And there is a reason for that. The Jews are the one who exposed Muhammad more than the Christians. As an example, the Jews is the one who came to him and they told him, tell us the story about a prophet, his name is Zulqarnain. The stupid Muhammad, he took the bait. He believed them. He believed that there's a guy, he is a prophet, and he is Zulqarnain, which is Alexander the Great. But the Jews, they knew that this is a joke to show everybody that he is a fraud. Muhammad, as the Quran chapter 9 verse number 61 says, he is an ear. So now Muhammad, he took what the Jews said, and now he searched about Zulqarnain. He found the stories about him. He put it in the Quran, and he told the Jews, listen, they are asking you about Zulqarnain. Here we go. Allah told me his story. And suddenly Zulqarnain, who is Alexander the Great, become a Muslim.
Wow.
He's a prophet too. He found the sun sitting in a muddy spring of water. And then he found where the sun set and he found where the sun rise, as you see in the Quran here. And then he built a dam between us and the creatures are called Gog and Magog. So the Jews, they exposed Muhammad in a massive way as nobody did. This is why Muhammad, he hated them a lot. They used to trick him. It's the same as I trick the Muslims when they come here. So I say to them a story, not to mention it's about Muhammad, so they can say it's funny, it's stupid, and then I say it is Muhammad who said this story. Because if I say the story right away, Muhammad say that, they are wicked. They are wicked. They will defend the wicked. They will defend the silly. So you have to trick them because Muslims are not decent people when they defend their religion. This is why, sister, I'm saying to you, be careful when you speak to them. If you are in a group, be sure there's a Christian there, and be sure that you are very well equipped with knowledge. Otherwise, one bad apple can destroy a box of good apples. Correct?
Correct.
Anything else?
That would be it. I'm definitely gonna give your advice and
Watch him run now. I'm a Muslim now. Run.
That's good fault. This guy's name is Ultimate Fault from Senegal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want. I have from all my friends, I think only 3, which is 2 guys and 1 girl, who are very open to talk about.
Listen, I'm not against speaking to Muslims.
No.
That's what I do.
And
but you, as a lady, speak to girls. Speak to girls because then the interest is interest about religion. It's not about anything else. Because different than me, he was like in his 40 something. I was not even 18 or 19. I forgot the age. And he asked me about Christianity. He liked the way I talk, even though I'm so young. And he did not even ask the old ones. So we start talking, we start discussion, and we start listening. There was a radio station. It's Monte Carlo. I advised him to listen to it. So he listened to the radio, which is a program after 10 o'clock in the Middle East, start speaking about Jesus in Arabic. So I told him to listen to them, and any question he have, bring it to me. So he listened at night. We talk in daytime. We talk in person, not we know each other. So first time I encountered Islam actually as a challenge, it was because of him. He invited a bunch of sheikhs. He's a prince. So they brought a video of Didat, and they put it in the VCR at that time. The VCR. So they played the video for me, and they were trying to convince me. And there is a subtitle in Arabic. So they were trying to convince me that Islam is the true religion. Look how your priests, they could not refute Didat. And then I told him to stop after they finished the video. I told him, he said, what do you think? I said, there's something wrong with this video. He said, what? He said the translation either is not accurate, like my English was not, I mean, until now it's not good. But anyway, at that time it was horrible. So, so I told him there's nothing that it doesn't make sense. The question the guy asked, like the dad, he asked question, the answer of the Christian guy doesn't fit with it. So this prince, he called the library where he got the video, and he told them, I listened carefully to the video. He speaks English too, and I found that there is some like cutting in the video, like somebody play with it. So who is the one who made this video? They said, sir, they were scared. They said, it's not our business. We get them from the vendor. We are just a library. We put them on the shelves. We sell them. And then he started listening to me, and slowly, he decided to leave Islam and he became a Christian. So, but for me, I will not speak to a Saudi women in private, and I am a man.
Yeah.
And I will tell you what they did to me as a man.